For me, Marvel stained itself with She-Hulk. Depending on what type of fan you ask, the start of Marvel's decline will change. Me personally, my opinion, everything before Endgame is almost forgivable. Maybe except like the Thor movies for me. Like that, I just didn't like the first or the second. I liked the first Thor movie. I didn't like the second one. I really didn't like Ragnarok. And every other Thor movie has just been unmentionable. So for me, the Thor movies and maybe Avenger Age of Ultron, it gets, especially Avengers Age of Ultron, gets a lot of forgiveness when it comes to me. I can go back and look at those movies and, you know, kind of not appreciate them more, but I see something that I didn't see when I didn't like the first time. But everything after Endgame has been questionable. But for me, the worst of it was She-Hulk. She-Hulk did something that Hawkeye didn't do, and that was antagonize the fans purposefully. It's one thing to have a creative vision and not have everybody agree with that creative decision. It's another thing to see good potential and ruin that on purpose. I seen the first She-Hulk trailer. I wouldn't even say I gave it a lot of credit. I liked it. I was actually almost excited to see the show, even though I could tell it wasn't made, you know, specifically. I could tell it was made for a different audience, mainly like women and shit. But man, when I actually watched the show, it's everything that it accuses us of being. Like, it strips all character traits, not all, but the ones that it does uses, it fucking ruins. Like, they make the character look bad. I'm not saying that a character can't be promiscuous, but when you do that almost every episode, like when she's with a different guy damn near every episode, naturally people are not gonna view this character as the most favorable of everything we've gotten so far. And she's like that in the comics and shit, and I get that, but the execution in the show is just fucking horrible. It could have been this kind of special moment between her and Matt Murdock, the Daredevil and shit. Instead, as a fan of Daredevil, you almost want to yell through the screen, bro, you don't know where that's been. Like, a major plot point of the show revolves around her having a one-night stand with a guy that hacks her phone and leaves and shit. Then after that happens, she does it again. Like, she sleeps with another guy just like that. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen the show, and I might have that order backwards, but I know she should have been way smarter either before or after that moment because of something that the show itself shows.